One of the things I emphasized at the very end of my remarks this morning was the importance of the formal workforce development community to become a bit more cohesive, working more closely together, streamlining their efforts, communicating more effectively what employers are looking for, where are jobs going in terms of job skills, to ensure that people who are designing programs are able to really make their programs very relevant and dynamic in terms of the changing requirements of workers. So I think a good start on a longer-term solution is a more cohesive workforce development community. I think these things are a partnership. I mean, clearly everyone has a role. The employer's responsibility is going to be dictated by what makes business sense. Sometimes that's short term, but many companies, particularly the larger companies, maybe are in a position to think longer term about how they develop and maintain a workforce that's going to allow them to be competitive for the longer term. So I think there's a certain amount of formal training. There is so much really that we learn on the job is really the skills required. It's on the job exposure and training, but I think you can create an environment in which people learn lessons while they're doing the work, and it continues to enhance their ability to be productive. So there's an employer responsibility, it seems to me, a government responsibility to intervene where there is some kind of lack of response to a definable problem, or there is an opportunity for a given jurisdiction or community that can get incoming jobs by investment or whatever if they actually support the development of a workforce to do those jobs. Those are things I think that are appropriate for government to intervene into. And then there is the individual responsibility, which I've just referred to. And I don't think we can think of workers as simply receivers of the efforts of other people. Workers have to bring to the equation their own energy, their own efforts, and their own sense of responsibility. That is, the ability to learn how to do something that you didn't do before is going to be a survival requirement for workers. So that's a little different content. That's not learning a skill, it's learning the skill of learning a skill.